Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Glad you joined me today. Last time we had a little crossover episode with Indiana Jones. We explored this little pyramid, we discovered a cult, we got a new crew member whose name is, I think, Oswald. If I remember correctly. Yes, and I, where is he? There he is. I, put him as our navigator already. So far, no big name suggestions. However, there was a very good point that, since the game is voice acted, that it probably makes sense to just keep it with the Defiant. So we are defined to new names, and now our goal is to reach Nikitaka for some time now, but today is the day, I hope. Maybe we'll find something else along the way. Very much possible, but at least the goal is to get to Nikitaka today. So I think we could... Okay, so I'm not sure, can we attack ships? Oh. Chitupak points to a dark spot on the distant horizon. Captain, a vessel approaches. You squint to the horizon and see unfamiliar colors snapping in the breeze. The ship draws near, and a crew throws open the gun ports. Ooh. Ooh. Not sure. Do we want to do this? Are we pirates now? Decilia. Enemy resources. Certainly have better resources. Advance! What does that mean? The crew of the Alicio springs into action, racing for their stations. The enemy vessel jives through the wind, reversing course. Choose action. Okay. Oh. Reversing course. Full speed ahead. The wind at your back grows, howling in your ears. Your ship crashes through the waves as the wind drives it forward. Distant close by 50 meters. Oops. I can read, I swear. So, for maneuvers, the opposing ship unfurls its sails to catch the wind. It cuts through the water, triumphs cracking like whips in the wind. So increase by 50 meters. Oh. Let's get closer. Okay. So they are just trying to run. I can play this game all day long. Round 2. The firearm secures the wind gauge before the Alicia has the chance to come about and claim it for themselves. Aha! Now we're getting a little bit closer. Chitupak and Ramdam Riger clamber up to the main mast and unfurl the remaining sails. The sails billow out and catch the wind in full. Nice. So what are they doing? Your opponent's sails hang empty as the ship come to a stop. The wind has died. Ooh. Closer. It's quite far away still, I think. The crew of the Elysia take up new stations, with the bark from their captain spurring them to haste. Valiant sailor moved from resting crew to deckhand. Valiant sailor moved from cannoneer to cannoneer. Okay. Okay. Let's get even closer. Here's to the station. Cannon fire echoes across the sea. How? Defiant beats the windward, tacking between port and starboard with all appropriate speed. Your ship is faster and your crew better prepared. You secure the wind gauge before the Elysia's crew has the opportunity to come about and claim it for themselves. Okay. Okay, let's see. Can we... Are we close enough for cannon fire? Do we have any indication for how long, what our distance is? Do we know that? Let's get closer. Misjudge the wind's direction. As the crew executes their maneuver, the ship's sails abruptly flutter loose on their mast. The ship comes to a stop. Oh, what amateurs! So, turn to port. Maybe we can shoot them from here. Okay. Can I shoot? That is the question. Fire cannons! Cannonball. Yes, fire! Okay, let's see what... Miss! Hit! 9 damage to the sails. Stop. Okay. This is interesting. This is very interesting. So I guess those are the, that means that's the time until the cannons are reloaded. So let's get back this way. So even if they shoot, they would have to turn. Yeah, they shoot. What? That can't be true. God damn it. Full speed ahead. What are they doing? Oh, they're now on collision course. They won't be able to hit us just yet. Let's get closer. We're not afraid. Show them that we're passionate about our attack. The opposing ship unfurls its sails to catch the wind. Okay. Distance close by 30. Okay. Ramming speed. Prepare to board. Yes! With a rousing cry, your crew throw grappling hooks and boarding planks across the gap between the two ships. The stream onto the ship stack weapons at the steady. The stunned enemy crew rally and meet your sailors with the sounding boom of gunfire and clang of steel on steel. Do we have a fight now? I'm excited. This pirate life is great. Maybe we just forget about Aethys and all the gods and all, and we're just pirates. I mean, we're not very famous just now, but I think if they would know us, they would have surrendered, right? Like, obviously. Okay. Whoa. Can we please... Oh, we're still injured? I should have maybe considered that before. But that is just a bold claim. Okay, let's see. We can do this though. This is fine, I think. Ooh, they jumped. Theodul. Haema. Oh, Beodor and Haema obviously are ours. I was just going to say, I know this name, but of course I know. Maybe we can unleash a level 3 spell on her. A sneaky one. While we take care of these guys.
Can't make a dent.
Onward.
Okay, that is not good that he's so down. Second win, that is good. Let's see. All foes in the area.
Oh, I'd be a real tip from feeding the fishes.
Nuh-uh, didn't work.
I think I haven't used. Didn't work. What?
Oh, I'd be more.
Okay. Can do it. So this is good. Okay, we need some healing. Might have been a little too late again. Ooh.
That order's too tall.
Come on. There we go. Okay. Where are all my people? It is so... It's a mess. I never thought that being a pirate is so tough. I wonder if I can blind these guys. Since they are ranged guys. Okay. Now I think it's bear time.
Rebirth
Yeah.
awaits me.
Oh, two of our... Oh, they're not down. They're almost down. So we're fine. I think we killed everyone, which is usually a good thing, unless those were very good people. They're not. Sailor experience. Completing encounters and defeating enemies captains at sea earns sailor's experience for the crew and captain. Acquiring sailor experience will increase the ranks of a crew member's current job. Crew members can only increase ranks in jobs they already have at least one rank in. The captain always advances their captain rank. Okay. I gained a new rank. What do we have here? We have some grog. Valiant Trading Company colors. Probably pretty good, right? That we have that. Valiant Breastplate. Fine Saber. Another Valiant Breastplate. Some hats. Very stylish. Fine shields. Fine rapier. It's a fine stuff. Take all. Oh. Do we share coins with the crew? Is that something we do? No. Let's do that. We want a happy crew, right? It was successful. We're good pirates. A little bit of a mess. Still need to get used to all of that, so it's not as chaotic for me. And probably for you as well. But I also think that will come with time. So, is this... Yeah, this seems to be the island. Lethargy. A lethargic misshapen bird drops a damp missive onto the deck. What? Try the critter cleaver. Tanaya, captain of Defiant. Oh, I should call it the Defiant. I know what you're thinking. I have too many lovable cats, dogs, pigs, bird, and pigs. Like you, I once thought I could take in stray pets, care for their needs, and shower each with equal affection. But we limited beings have only so much love to spread around. Unpleasant, unfair, unfortunate. That's why I took it upon myself to optimize affection and curtail my creature care. I bring you the Critter Cleaver. The Cleaver is a handy, ethics-free apparatus yanked from a genuine Angwithan dig site and restored to glorious functionality. Simply slide your favorite feline down one end and let the cleaver do its charm. The best is yet to come. See, the cleaver remembers. Stick a white bird in there, it remembers. Purple pig, it remembers. It even remembers your pet's strengths, weaknesses, and favorite places to poop. Now, your furry friend isn't just going to slide out of the cleaver's business and same as it went inside. No, they come out different, better sometimes. That's where it gets fun. Combination. Want a bird to think like a pig? Want a cat to think like a different, better cat? The cleaver provides. You'd be doing me a favor of epic proportions if you gave the Critter Cleaver a whirl. Once folks see you using it, everyone will want a turn. I've moved it to the far wall of the dark cupboard, which is at Periki's Overlook in Nekataka. You can find the cleaver just due west of the Wooden Fellow. A friend and fellow animal lover. P.S. I fixed the insert receptacle so that it no longer accepts Orlans and give it a good scrubbing. You're welcome. Okay. What's that? I don't want to get attacked. I'm not a pirate. I swear I did do it. So, there we are, Nekataka. Look at that. We arrived. Isn't that crazy? But before, let me quickly check the... Okay. Nekataka. So a little bit of pirating on the way, but now we're there. Working for that for a few episodes now. But the game knows how to distract me. Which is fine, because the distractions were a lot of fun. So I assume this being a pretty big city, since it's somewhat of a capital, as far as I understood it. We have lots of quests leading us there in many forms, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of mischief we get into. I remember also that we can level up, so that I should do. We need some rest since we're a little bit busted up from the Indiana Jones adventure. Heart of Deadfire. Blessing gained. Nekataka, late spring, Taprima. 28. Oh, we have a welcoming committee. As you walk down the dock, your approach is noted by a caterer of heavily armored armor. The leader briskly leads them to intercept you. The harbor master looks you up and down with pursed lips. She looks past you toward your ship.
You're far from home, farmer. How did you make it all this way in your little boat?
The Amora cranes her thick neck to look along the hull of your ship. Her expression conveys equal portions incredulity and pity.
Why do we gotta be farmers just because we're from Deerwood?
Are you a farmer?
Yeah, but you can't just assume. We got rabble-rousers too.
Oh, we sure have. As her attention returns to you, the Amora's mood becomes more formal.
I'm the harbor master, Kauha. I must ask your reason for docking in Nekataka.
Following a giant made of Ardra, maybe not the best. Barath has tasked me with finding Eothas, and I must tell you to fuck off. Oh, we don't have cool options. Do I really need a reason?
Yes, you do. You can't dock a ship in the harbor and have your run of Queen's Birth without giving me a good reason for docking here.
The woman and man behind the harbor master set their jaws and straighten their backs at their leader's words. Deep within you, you feel an uncomfortable roiling. You can't be certain if the sensation is physical or spiritual, but it immediately induces nausea and fills your ears with the sound of blood rushing through your head. Cutting through the din, you hear a familiar woman's voice speak. Each word comes slowly, falling with what sounds like the chiming of a small bell.
Show them.
Oh.
Show them what you are.
Really is important that I go to the palace. I need to learn where I can find Luminous. Ardra, I'm a watcher and the herald of Barath. The whole Deadfire is in danger. Please let me pass. Yeah, the whole Deadfire is in danger.
I've heard enough. There's no room for you in Nekataka Harbor.
damn it.
Get back on your ship and head back to open sea.
The harbor master gestures towards your boat. The woman and man behind them, her nod and murmur in agreement. The nausea continues to build inside you, blood pounding against your skull. Again, the woman's voice. Again, the
I
chime.
will help you.
Oh boy.
What's the matter with you? What are you doing? If you're trying to scare us with some cipher mischief, save the purple flames for the tribes of the Outer Islands.
The roar in your head begins to abate. The ringing of the chime becomes clearer, rhythmic. Two successive peals followed by a brief respite. You realize the chime is ringing in tandem with your heartbeat. You open your eyes. The harbor master is gesturing wildly, presumably to get your attention, and yelling in your face, but you hear no words. Only the ringing of the chime as your heart rate slows and slows and slows and slows.
Now.
What? What is this?
Whoa.
Run for it!
I'm not sure if we convinced them that we're here in good faith.
Everybody saw that, right? It wasn't just me?
Well, I
Yes.
mean,
Oh?
oops, I guess, but it's not my fault. So, but now, let's pursue the level up, calm down a little bit. Okay, I think I want to go further into alchemy. Yeah, a person with that kind of mass and then summoning some spirits, that will get us in favor. Let's go further into insight. Now, what do we have here? Shock. Drew Wizard. Arcane Veil, Ray of Fire, Grimrow Slam. I'm not sure. Not sure. What's this? Conjure Lesser Blight. Gather a few stray soul fragments. Coalescing them into lesser flame storm, send ice, or light. Earth Blight. Sounds interesting. I'll take it. So then with Seraphim, let's see. He should go into mechanics. Also pretty good at bluffing, I would assume. Again, I try to level them up more according to their character and less like to min-max my party. Okay, that we don't. Draining Whip. Biting Whip. Cause the Cypher's weapons to generate a field of parasitic energy that lashes out at the target, increasing damage, inflicting. Okay. A field of parasitic energy that lashes out at the target, increasing damage inflicted. So it enhances the draining power of the Cypher's Soul Whip, regenerating focus more quickly. Bites deeper, granting bonus to damage. Puppet Master destroys a target's psychic defense, leaving them dominated by the Cypher for the duration. I like that. Then we have Aloth, the little wizard. Let's go into Arcana with him and into History. What kind of magic should you want? Crackling Bolt. Is this Fortitude? Okay. Bull's Will, Bull Defense. Ringrim's repulsive visage. Caster's face becomes a nightmarish mass of rotting, insect-infested flesh or other images of unspeakable horror, compelling all nearby foes to become terrified and sickened. Sounds pretty good. I mean, a good old fireball is always nice. Can't say no to a good old fireball. If we have magic in a game, we need a fireball. It's the #1 rule of games, right? Let's give her a little bit of stealth. Like in her outfit, she looks a little stealthy. More religion. Now. She definitely needs more fortitude, so let's give her that. And last but not least, Dare. He's our brawn. He gets some athletic and survival. Or streetwise. He seems very streetwise. Okay. Now. Additional engagement. That could be good for him. Fighter stance. Strike. Mule kick. A powerful attack that knocks enemies into the air and then prone, leaving them disoriented. Oh yeah, an upgrade for that. I'll take it. Or I could Yeah, I like the upgrade. The knockdown and then dazed. That sounds pretty good. And it seems like
Yeah?
Shodi wants to talk.
Tell me what's on your mind.
How are you feeling? Have you suffered any recent nightmares?
They're there in my head when I sleep.
We had that talk.
And sometimes I can taste them on the back of my tongue like a smear of grit.
What are your thoughts on Aethys?
Are we talking during the Saints War or after? Well,
Did we-
before he died, he was
Let us
Aethys
know-
embodied a human. And when that human got blown to bits, we all believed Aethys died. And I think a part of him did. The part he'd most closely woven into living flesh. The part that represented life and rebirth after death. Which means the part of him that could have survived, that stormed across the no need to fiddle-foot around. You need
But
me,
that's
I'll be...
nothing new. Okay. Thought. Yeah. Ooh, we have stuff here.
The better part of valor. I'm here.
But before we continue, before I forget that, we picked up a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure if any of that is particularly... Oh, what's that? Quest item. Ooh, so beating her pretty good. Grant second chance. That's obviously pretty good. But this is more... Let's go with this for now. I will keep Adair's armor, obviously. And I could upgrade it. Which is probably very expensive. Let's see how we can enchant it. Let's see how what we can do. We could make it into fine. Armor rating +1. It costs us 1,000 gold though. Or okay. There's just the money missing. That is interesting. That is interesting. So I probably will hold on to... I mean, obviously I will hold on to the armor. But... yeah, I feel like probably not a bad idea to wait a little bit until we have more money and can afford some real good upgrades. Shoti, something I want to look. What are your weapon proficiencies, Shoti?
What can I do you for?
That is not what I wanted. There we go. Crossbow, hatchet, quarterstaff, small shield, or unarmed. Okay, so do we have something? So that is obviously a hatchet, the sickle. Not really. It's really not much to upgrade with those peeps. His weapon proficiencies were battle axe, blunderbuss, pistol. Yeah. Huh. Does that have a special effect? No, it's just fine. That's the same. It's also the same. Might look a little bit fancier. It does look a little bit fancier, and that is all we want. Combat only. Let's give Shoti these scrolls. Not sure if they use them when on their own. Can we please put it there? Accept. What? Apparently it doesn't work. Maybe she has to meet some requirements for that because of 2. Okay, maybe she needs to have some requirements there. Fine. I think for now this armor might be better because we just get a straight up defense bonus. However, I will say that I will keep it obviously, and when we upgrade it then, and also the special effect, then that will become better overall, I would assume. At least it looks like it, so we'll do it for now this way. With some nice Valiant armor.
Will my eyes be open?
I'll handle this.
Okay. Looks like we can take... Oh, we're full of ammunition. Okay, that's good. It's no stealing. We're just helping them get rid of the stuff they don't need. Anything here? So, we scared the shit out of everyone. Because we summoned some... Or, not really we, it was more Barath summoned some spirits. And that should convince them to trust us. That is the gist of it. I am unconvinced of that, but we'll see how it goes. Who are you?
Need a fresh jacket or pants? Something more delicate? If you have a frame, I can fit cloth to it without fuss.
Okay.
Take your time. I'll give you space to browse.
Let me see what you have there. That lets me sell some stuff. That is good. Yeah, let's sell these. Don't need that. Don't think I will need that. Fine rapiers, crossbows. Oh! See, so there are also upgrades for that. Interesting. Plenty of stuff to sell here. Which is why I do that. That will give us plenty of money. I like it. That in turn might enable us to do some decent upgrades for our armor. Anything else? These things kind of seem useful. I want to sell the basic weapons and stuff. We don't need that. We could just do this, which is obviously way easier. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Don't sell our cat. No, never. Okay. Some clothing, okay. But yeah, that sounds good. Thank you. Now. Lots of inventory management, I know. But kind of want to do some decent upgrades. So rock solid minus 10% crush damage or slash damage. Let's go with rock solid. And make it fine as well. Vithrak brain. Okay. I'm fine with that though. Was a little bit expensive, but
Not bad.
I personally feel it was worth it. I don't know if it was worth it, but I feel like that. Oh boy, so much to do here. Sansa's Map Emporium, Luminous Ardra Mill. That seems like something where we want to go. Dockside Arms and Armor, Back Alley, Fish Hunting and Sundries, Shipwreck, Cobbler, Valiant Trading Company Headquarters, the Wild Mare, Peddler's Kennel, Route South. So let me see, where exactly do we have to go here? Reach Kahanga Palace, the Serpent's Crown district. So it's another district. Temple of Gone. So I might know Adair's friend. Let's go to the back alley first.
I hear you.
Because
Keep it down.
it was either the back alley or like Black Market. I'm not sure if the Black Market is in the back alley, where we can find the necessary colors to get into Fort Deadlight.
Please, madam.
Oh.
A coin.
Coin. I'll give 1 copper. Stay out of trouble,
Hey,
kid.
thanks.
Okay.
Oh, it's foots and an heavy bullet, our cap.
Okay, so can we talk to her?
That's close enough.
Okay. The young girl narrows her eyes and reaches for a dagger tucked into her back pocket. Perception. Her cheeks are sallow and she licks the edge of her dried lips. Even if she had eaten this week, you doubt she'd be in fighting shape. Give her an egg? Yeah, let's give her an egg.
Agrasima.
She takes the egg in both hands and gently nestles it into a pouch.
Staunch my pains for an evening at least.
What's a kid like you doing on the streets of Nekataka?
Nasenale. I've never had a roof over my head longer than an evening.
Okay. She cocks an eyebrow.
I
at
guess
you.
cutting me loose was cheaper on my parents than a passage back to the Republics. Or a few bites of bitter squash.
Okay.
Well met, stranger. If you feel like investing in protection, I'd be willing to trade iron for copper.
Okay. Your selection is fine, but I'm looking for even better.
I assure you that everything I sell is well crafted. But I will admit I'm not quite the weaponsmith that Marihi is, nor do I possess Uto's expertise with firearms. Marihi you can find in Pariki's Overlook, the district to the north. Uto has a shop in the Brass Citadel, in the eastern part of Nekataka. Lots
Let's
to
see what you have. Oh boy, that is some expensive stuff. Sell this. And let's sell this. Oh, okay. Good to know. So, Dockside Arms. So I may make my way to the Wild Mare.
What can I do you for?
Roleplay rules
I hear you.
say that if you don't know where to go, always go for an inn. So let's do that. Also, we can get a room there, which in turn might heal our injuries. Am I going the right way? Kind of. I guess. Okay, there's the Valiant Trading Company headquarters. I'm not sure if they are happy with us.
is at the palace, blaming the Valiants for attacking one of their ports.
Okay.
Well, did they?
Of course not. But the Queen must calm them down before they go to war over it.
Merla, how is every ship hunter taken?
Didn't we... Thought we read something like that before. Ripple sponge. More loot. Commoner. I want to go to the Wild Mare, please. I want to get wild in the Wild Mare. I assume that's an inn. It sounds like an inn.
I don't have a voice.
You know? This will take a while to explore this all and will take a lot of time, but I want to do it patiently. Okay.
I'm here.
So for those wondering why I don't change the torch thing, it's kind of a weird technical issue because it has to do with the dynamic lighting option. But if I turn it on, my game runs fine, but the recording gets stuttery for some reason, and I haven't figured out why. Maybe I can find out why, and then I can take care of it. But I mean, I know that it makes it all pretty dark. I think for the most part it's alright. But yeah. Let's talk to this
Hail and
guy.
welcome to the Wild Mare, friend.
A jovial man at the bar grins and motions you closer. His arms are corded with thick muscle and cross-hatched with scars.
Now, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for more intimate entertainment.
You're in luck, friend.
Oh.
The Wild Mare employs a number of courtesans skilled in satisfying a wide range of tastes and interests.
He throws you an exaggerated wink and points toward the stairs behind him.
You'll find them upstairs. They handle their own coin too, so no need to go through me. You see anything you like, you let me know.
Okay, we could get a good private dance room. Recruit adventurers, recruit crew members. Do we have something nice here? Okay. Not sure if we need something right now. Do we have in store anything special? Doesn't look like it. For now, I will take a rest, but I'm kind of curious about the entertainment.
Do you enjoy a coin, my friend? Can you lift a sword?
Where in the blazes is that old man?
Khan. Okay, there are lots of people we can talk to, which is good, I guess. But where... Okay, that would be stealing. Wouldn't want to do that. Right? There's a dancer. There's another dancer. So this is basically a dance club. Question is, where are the stairs that he was talking about? Upper floor. Okay, we found it. We have a quest. You know, it gets kind of lonely on sea and like chasing a god and talking to gods and gods interrupting us and summoning spirits and all. So you kind of need some kind of entertainment every now and then. You know?
I'll handle
free food even. That's the best. That's the best brothel ever. Okay. probably a song or a poem. More poems. And magic items. Ymir.
See something you like?
The dancer turns to greet you, a coy smile tugging at his lip. He's short for an elf, but no less graceful for his lacking height. His long face and dark eyes lend him a solemn air, but any hint of gloom is chased away by the wash of color in his cheek.
Aloth! This is the last place I expected to see you.
Aloth?
Have your interests changed so much since our time at Bragon Hill?
A grin lights up Ymir's face. He fidgets with his hair self-consciously, smoothing it down where it's been mussed. I didn't expect that.
No, I still enjoy tile puzzles and deflecting personal questions. Anyway, what are you doing here?
Looks away as though he's trying to ignore Ymir's eager gaze.
I could ask the same of you.
He laughs lightly and a hand over his mouth.
I make my own hours, meet fascinating people, and the coin's nothing to sneer at. Better than stuffy old books and unflattering robes.
He casts a critical eye over Aloth's outfit. He opens his mouth to speak, but decides better of it. Introduce me to your handsome friend, Aloth.
This is Ymir, an old friend from my academy days.
A pleasure to meet you. It's good to see you again, Aloth. Anyway, I should get back to it. Be well.
He smiles warmly at Aloth, blush coloring the tips of his ears.
It was lovely seeing you.
He catches himself looking panicked.
Perhaps lovely is too strong a word. I meant pleasant. Perfectly agreeable. I can see where I may have confused the poor fellow in our academy days.
Did you enjoy the show? There's more to see, if you're interested.
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose. I was raised in the Adir Empire. When I was young, I studied to be an arcane knight. After an incident at my school, I left the continent and wandered until I found myself in Nikotaka. As you can see, I stayed.
What kind of incident?
A handful of my fellow students got up to a bit of mischief that ended with several people dead.
His gaze lingers on the floor, the cushions, the tables, anywhere but your face. After a moment, he shrugs, offering no further explanation.
Did you enjoy the show?
How much for your time?
The money-minded type. I've always found fiscal responsibility very attractive. My time will cost you 150 copper, friend.
He gives you with a coy little smile and raises an eyebrow. Okay,
Till later, then.
I want to look around. What or who we can find here. Let's get some light in here. So Aloth knows this guy. That is interesting.
Oh?
Ymir Analis. Okay.
Meet me in my room if you'd like to hear a verse or two.
Ooh.
Indeed.
Yes, please.
I'm afraid not.
A light's foot. I don't be supposing we could blow it up.
I mean, no. That is not the plan. Rabiuna. I don't even see her. Oh, she's sitting there. Is that a... A fire godlike woman polishes a pair of stocks, tending to them with the fondness of a mother for her favorite child. The room is dim, illuminated only by the glow of her steel-forged skin. Her eyes burn with the light of Magrant's fire. When she hears you enter, she shoots you a look of utter contempt.
I will give you an experience you won't soon forget.
I was never greeted that way. Tell me about yourself.
I must assume the question beneath your question is how a fire godlike came to find herself in a place such as this.
Kind of. She leans back against a wall of chains. They clank and rattle. She smiles. Oh, we're doing...
Perseverance. Being as I am, I have been forced to find it for myself. Now I teach it to others. To live in a world as a thinking, feeling creature, it is difficult. It demands strength. But we cannot always be strong. I help those who have lost their strength to find it again.
She wraps a chain around her arm and tugs. The steel links glow red with forge fire where they touch her skin. Oh, wait a second.
Aye, indeed.
Ahoy. That ain't not my thing, savvy?
Wait there. No, you should wait there.
I'm here.
Now let's talk further, please. What? Why can't I talk to her now?
You are a glutton for punishment, I see.
Oh.
I will give you an experience you won't soon forget.
How's your time?
300 copper.
300?
I know
That's
it's a bit
twice
more
as
than
much.
most, but my service is like nothing you will find anywhere else in Nekataka.
I mean, it sounds like money well spent.
Very well. Remove your clothing and shut the door.
Ooh. She runs a hand along her freshly polished stocks while she waits for you to comply with her orders. Door closed.
You may leave.
What? That's it?
You are a glutton for punishment. I will give you a...
Do we at least get like a buff or so? Rubiana's room. +1 dexterity, +1 might, and +2 resolve. See, I was just doing it for completionist sake. To get like better bonuses. Right? That's what you do. Constantine. I'll talk to him, see what his backstory is. A burly dwarven man hums a jaunty tune to himself as he fastidiously organizes his collection of scented oils. When he hears you enter the room, he greets you with a smile and humongous outstretched hand. His grip is strong and sure.
Come to seek ablutions for your sins?
He slaps his knee with a bark of laughter.
Get it? Ablutions? Absolution? I crack myself up. Gets me every time.
He wipes a tear from his eye, still
Massage,
chuckling.
bath, whatever you need. Just ask.
How did you have that?
Oh, you don't want to hear about that. I lived a boring life, so there wouldn't be much to the telling.
He crosses his thick arms over his chest. A slight blush spreads across his cheek. Indulge me.
Truth be told, my real passion is pottery.
Oh.
Trouble is, I got these big hands. Not meant for delicate work.
Uh-huh. He turns his hand's palm up for you to inspect. Just one is easily large enough to cover your entire face.
Worked out in the end, of course. Now I specialize in relieving tension in the marrow and death godlike.
You seem bored here.
I guess I can't hide my feelings as well as I thought I could.
Gives you a nervous chuckle and scratches his beard.
The stability's good and all, but I haven't seen anything that gets my blood pumping in ages. You know what I mean?
What's life without a little excitement?
Doing the same old thing day in, day out. It's enough to make a man leap from the nearest window.
You could come with
Where
me. He raises an inquisitive brow, his large hands previously dancing with the restless energy. Still, you know that 700-foot tall statue made of Adra? I'm going after it.
No kidding.
He nearly drops a bottle of massage oil in his excitement.
I like to see something like that for myself.
He sighs, a wistful edge in his voice.
Do you think I could come with you? Just for a bit?
Sure.
Hell, you don't have to tell me twice.
We got a new crew member. We got the best crew ever. He's not only a crew member. He is... Oh, sidekicks. Sidekicks start out as unique NPC integral to specific quests, complete with their own personalities and looks, and they may offer to join your part as a reward for completing their quest. Just like companions, these new characters have a custom portrait and voice soundset. However, unlike companions, they do not have their own vision quest and will not participate in companion relationship system. I see. Oh, I see. Chanter, a barbarian. He feels like a chanter. But we keep it like that for now. That is interesting. So there are basically two types of characters
I'm here.
that
I
come
shall.
with you in battle. That is quite interesting. So let's go down though. And Queen's Birth. Where does that lead? Still figuring mechanics out. I like it. The thing is, I do like to switch around with characters in my party. However, I also like having characters with story. So, oh, now we're outside. I will do some more testing to figure out the light issue.
Yes.
Maybe get a solution where we don't have a completely dark game and no weird recording issues. So
Now,
give me some time.
what can I do for you?
I'll figure something out.
You see anything you like?
Let's get a room. Oh, we can get constant. Oh, that is cool. Yeah. But it's expensive. Very expensive. Let's just go with the private dance room. Got a nice fire going, but it's a good option to know. I mean, I have a feeling we will spend some time in Nekataka. But this will be it for today. We finally made it to Nekataka, and we also did some pirating. It was exciting. Interesting mechanic. I'm looking forward to figure that out a little bit more. Thank you all for joining me. And if you liked this episode, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want more content, consider subscribing to the channel. There will be more Pillars of Eternity very soon. And also still Darkest Dungeon going on. And of course all my VODs from my streams on Twitch. So go check these out as well. I hope you all have a great time. Until next time, bye-bye.